Hey sweeties, welcome back to the channel. So I know we've been on this Let's Build a Save file route, and before we move on to the next part, I just wanted to break it up a little bit and just show you how I use MC Command Center when I'm doing my gameplay. Okay, so here we have a family. I got the house and the family, grabbed them off the gallery and just did a quick little makeover because this is the aesthetic that I like. I don't mind some Axis match, but I love me some alpha. Anyways, that's not the point of this. So this is Megan Bradford, her husband Kenny, and his mom. What's your face? His mom, Camille. She's an elder, and I think these two are young adults. If you look at the relationship between them, they have good enough friendship and a lot of romance, because that's normally how they come out of the gallery when you identify them as married. So how MCC helps me, because I look at things like, okay, if they're adults, if that is where I'm starting my file with them as young adults, they should have some skill set. Maybe not the best, but some. You understand what I mean? So let's look at her skills. Like, she has charisma, comedy, cooking, video game 1. You're telling me she's pregnant, she's married, she's probably like 27 years old, and she's never learned to do anything else? I don't like that. But let's start off with the basics. So for my MC settings, you have the settings that you set up here on your any computer in your house. So click on it. Go to MC Command Center. There are many other mods around here. Don't even worry about it. So let's go ahead and look at MC settings, how I have mine. I will not be disabling and re-enabling because it took me a long time to get it here, but I'll show you how I have mine. So MC settings, auto save. Do you want the game to auto save all the time? Use auto save. I have it disabled because consciously I always go here and save momentarily. Why did I go all the way out? So I don't have the auto save function on MC settings. Relationship settings. And I won't go through each and every category and subcategory, but just the main ones that helps you throughout. There's some other deeper layers that are helpful for people who do more deep dive into playing, but I play as deep as anyone else. But yeah. Friendship decay percentage. Like, you have a friendship, the default value is 100%, which is similar to EA, so I leave this at default because I want it to happen organically. Allow teen parenting. Now that's up to you for storytelling purposes. Do you want to have teen pregnancies? If you do, you go ahead and enable this. It may require a restart. So it tells you a game restart is required for this. Go back. Breakup settings. I like this. Couple relationship change percentage. So when this is like, okay, it decreases, it increases over time. This is new. I haven't changed this yet. I'll change this with you guys. So you guys are in a relationship, and if you're not paying enough attention to the relationship, such as real life, things should go up and it should go down. So it's set to 0 where it's always perfect. No such thing. So I'm going to set it to 40%. If we don't talk to each other all the time, it should go down. Spouse relationships. A couple, different from spouse. Couple, you're not married. Spouse, you are married. What about this? Let's give it like a 30%. Because when you're just in a regular relationship, I think you need to work harder. When you're married, you take things a little bit for granted. Like, oh, it'll never happen. Breakup, move out, sim. So this, when you guys break up, who should move out? I put it, move out the male sim. I know. So if it's a female fault, then you can manually move her out. But if we break up and we live in the same household, the male got to move out. That's what I have mine. Next, move children with breakup. So we have kids. It specifies the sim should take their children with them when they move out due to the breakup. So it is a percentage chance the children moves. It can be set to 0 for never, 100 for always. So if dad moved, does he get the kid? I'm going to put this up 15% and see exactly what happens. go back. Notification console menu settings. So login setting. Do you want to see the error log every time it comes up? For the messaging log, I have that enabled. Menu settings. Show the computer menu, show the Sims menu. Of course, because that's a part of the gameplay. So I have all these set up. Show cheats menu. It is enabled so that if I want to right click on a sim, I can see the cheat needs and stuff like that. We'll get into that a little bit later once we click on the Sims. Console command settings. So enable full cast edit. When you want to go into cast at any time and change a Sims feature, you know, you can change the clothing at all time, but you can't go in and just change the clothes, the skin tone, the facial expression. You can't do that unless you have this override. I leave it enabled. So every time I go into cast, it is enabled for me. Testing cheats on. For the love, I don't want to have to type testing cheats on every time I need to type in a cheat, especially when I'm trying to move Sims into a house that, you know, they can't afford. I do free real estate on. I don't have to do testing cheats on because it's always there. Also, headline effects. I like to know which sim I'm using. I know a lot of players play with this disabled so you don't see the plumb bob. I want to see the plumb bob because I want to know who I'm actually playing with. It's just a personal preference. Hover effect. So when you hover over a sim, do you want to see that white outline to know that is exactly what you're clicking on? I like it. Some people don't. You can always disable it. Debug. Debug. I like when I'm building, I see everything available. Even those that, oh, you have to be this part of the career to get it. Yeah, I'm lazy. I just want to build it in. Build by settings. By debug, that is enabled. So when I go in, the by debug is always there. Show live enabled. This is a new thing that came with those 1,000 free items that came from EA and Maxis. I did not enable it yet. I'll enable it now. See, it's telling me a lot of things my game needs to restart for it to show. So I have that enabled now. Move objects enabled. I always have move objects on so I can place things wherever I feel like. Free build enabled. This is also always enabled for me because, like, if you want to build on a community lot or like a vacation world in Granite Falls or Salvadorada, you want to be able to edit your vacation spot and put in a bed. If your family is 6 going and there are only 2 beds, you want to be able to add another one, right? So that is enabled for me. Ignore unlocks enabled. This is the one for the careers. It is enabled so I don't have to reach a part in the career to get it. If you want to have a harder game, you know, where it's more challenging for you, I don't play a lot of challenges. I just go full story mode to how real life works. Some people will be rich. Some people will be struggling to get there. Some win the lottery. So yes, that's what I have in my build by settings. Let's come out of console. Phone text. So I allow all text to come in. If you guys enjoyed it so far, yes, you are. Okay, money settings. This is important. Pay child support percentage. Do you want your Sims to pay child support? I say all. I want married on married. As long as you have kids, you will be paying child support. This I say pay 7% child support. I personally don't know what percentage is charged in the world for child support. But I'm like 7% of the bill or the household funds is what you pay for child support. Isn't that fair? Change bill percentage. I have it as a default. I don't mind the bills in the game. It's very relatable to whatever size household I have. Apartment bill percentage. Do you think the apartment should have a decrease or an increase weekly amount? Personally, I don't have a problem yet. Maybe in a particular save file, I might edit this, but for now, I have that at 0. Auto pay bills. I don't want to auto pay my bills because what if I'm saving my money for something else? So I have that disabled. Inheritance sim type. This is new to the 6.50. The reason I'm doing this video is because I got the latest 6.50 version and I didn't do anything, but now I want to get an inheritance. So it says When a sim dies, this setting determines whether or not they leave any of their household funds to their spouse or children, depending on the type of sim that's dying. So right now it's set to none. I want it to go to played and NPC only, so that is everyone. So I mean, anyone can give me money. No, that's too easy. Active household only. No, I normally play with a lot of household. I'll go with played only. My choice. You don't have to choose that. Whatever works best for your save file. Inheritance spouse first. Enabled. This is a default in the game. Yes, yes. So whenever you see these brackets, that is the default setting. So it's there enabled. Of course, if your sim dies, you want the spouse to get the inheritance first, then the kids. I beg your mama or your daddy for money. So let's go back. Okay, cool beans. Gameplay settings. Pause on zone. So here, pause the game each time a new zone is loaded. I have it disabled. When my game starts up, it goes straight into play mode. If you want it to pause until you decide the action you want to take, you can always enable that. Now, put away book fix. You know, sometimes. If enabled, a sim will attempt to put away books when they're finished reading or doing homework. I want my sims, when they finish with homework, they put it back in their inventory. Or when you take a book from the shelf, for the love of all that is good, could you please put it back? This is what it does. Now, game time speed. I do not mess with this. I've never tried to mess with it. It's at a default of 25 because I hear too many people mess with their game speed, whether using MC Command Center or another mod, and it just messes things up. And I don't want to cry, and you don't want to see me ugly cry. So yeah. Sims die on lot. This is the default settings. So if enabled, when sims are killed with the kill sim command, the reaper will only show up if they're on the lot. If they're wandering the street, they'll just turn into ghosts. And that's what I like. If I don't like you and you're bugging me while I'm on a community lot or just on the street, just turn into a ghost. The grim ain't coming for you. You're not that, important. Now, skill difficulty adjustment. I have it as a default of 0. If you want to change this to where skills aren't built so easily, because when you're especially the programming, it takes a while, it's hard to get there. You change the setting, it goes faster. Now let's go to adopt neglected child. If enabled, when it is determined that a baby, toddler, or child is neglected, they'll be adopted by an NPC household rather than taken by social services. I'm gonna have that enabled. I want social services taking my child. Let a nice family adopt it if they need a baby, and then I have to go beg and be like, please give me back my baby. But yeah, so I like working through this with you guys, so that way I can update my settings because I'm playing differently now. Maximum household size. Very important. I have it set to 8 right now because I do not have the need to have more. But as it says, if it's changed to more than 8, cast will not function correctly to show all the sims in the household. And that is where my annoyance escalates, because when I'm going to create a sim, there are times when I just want to give everyone a makeover. But if you have 9, 10 sims, it's just going to show you the first 8. And I don't have time for that. So I just leave it at 8. Okay. Motive decay. So baby motive decay percentage, the needs of the baby or all these other age, sim motive, vampire, cat, dog, fame, how much should it decline if you do not pay attention to the motives that they have? All these are set to default at 100% because it doesn't really matter that much. I have another mod or even the same mod, just make happy and just keep moving on with life. Okay, use random aging. So when enabled, new sims generated by The Sims 4 do not start at 0 days in the current age span. This was a new feature added by EA for Get Famous, which is amazing because you don't want everybody starting out, everybody who comes into the game has 28 days to live. No. Or 28 days as an adult or young adult. Some people, they're at age 25 out of 28. They're just about to change. And the new story mode also helps us, make that a little bit more realistic. So I have this enabled. Now let's go back out from gameplay setting to set age span duration. So now, for humans, you break it down by the different age groups. So for a baby, for me, 2 days, then you age up. If you want to set this up to 1,000 days, you are more than happy to do so. But almost everybody ages up these baby objects after 2 days because nobody has time for this. They have no type of gameplay. You just do, yeah, it's annoying. Toddlers in my game default 7. After 7 days, they age up. If you have it on long lifespan, it might seem a little bit longer for you guys, but for me, it is 7. I have no reason to extend it. For a child, it's a 13, which is the default. You get the drift. So you just go through and decide, okay, how long do you want him to live? Okay. So let's head out of this. And of course, for your cat and your dog, you have the same options. Now, MC Cast. Now, this is where I really leave a lot of things to default because I do not want to complicate things. But let's look at them together. Define appearance template. So, specify gender or appearance template to change. So, you click on female. Let's go at young adult. Set the range for these templates. So if you want to say the belly should be, the default value is between minus 100, 100. You want all your Sims to come up with like bigger stomachs. You can define these. Now, I don't really need to get into so much details. There's some people who play the game a specific way, and this is how they want to define the appearance for when someone comes up in cast. Do you want a little curvy, sexy? You know what I mean? Feel free to do so. I just pull and drag, and I have those cast presets in the game as well, that mod, so I don't really need it. Same thing with templates, monitor physique. I have it disabled. So the fat slim limits, I just want the game to surprise me. Fat limits, offspring. So when your kids age up, do you want to use the parents' physical attributes? Teenage will inherit their parent body part values and fit fat settings rather than being random. Oh, that's good. Parent values. I've never dug this far. Let's read the percentage above and below the parent body part. Values the option. Oh, that doesn't matter to me. Okay, bypass blue. Use parent skin tones. Please let that be yes. Enabled. Use your parent. Oh my God, I cannot stand it when kids, the parents are like sweet chocolate and then the kid come out like yellow. How? So, enabled. Okay, so let's go back. Change walk style on age up. Disable. I'll change it if I want. Everybody grows up with a default walk style. If I realize that my teenager grew up and she's sassy, I'll give her that sassy walk. Like, Auto set celebrity style walk. It comes with a celebrity 4. If you want to disable that, this is where you disable it. A lot of people hate it. I don't play with celebrities. Okay. So we're done with cast. MC career. Fail career for inactive only. I have that disabled. When this is enabled, sim for a bypass all play sim household. When it's disabled, we bypass only the active sim household. So for my inactive sims that I'm not playing, it will fill the career. But for those who are active, it will bypass them. Yes, do not mess with my active sims. Teen employment range. So 40 to 50, a minimum maximum percentage of sim to be employed. For the 50, that is fine. Adult employment range, same thing like the teen. Children quit school. This is a lot of different mods are contingent on this where kids can. Children can quit school because sometimes you want to use a mod where they go to a different type of school than the Maxis schools. I have it enabled. Quite Stacy has a nice better school mods. Teens quit school. Sometimes I want my teens to quit school because they gotta go work. You know, like you're getting an F anyways. School is not for everyone. But if you're not gonna finish school, you better have a plan. You understand? And that is my philosophy in life. Like, you gotta have a plan. Okay, career difficulty adjustment. Change career progression may be slower or faster. So if you change careers and you want it to be a little bit harder to progress in a new career, you can change this to like -5. You know, make it harder on your Sims. Okay, that's it for MC career. MC cleaner, Sim cleaner. So sync married names for, you can do that for now if you want. If you have Mr. Spoon marry Mrs. Fork and their names have not been changed, you can sync it with the Sims cleaner. Item cleaner. So sync glasses. So you want to sync the glasses. If one of the outfit in the Sims that wear glasses, then copy those to all outfits except Bat sleeping. Do you guys know how this is helpful? So any Sims that you have that wears the glasses, if you have that in like the everyday outfit, it will go ahead and sync it to let me enable that. Sync the glasses. I don't want to sync the names because I don't want all of my Sims to have the same name. Remove items. Specify whether or not to remove an item. Clean up regular levels. That's too complicated. But as you see, you can remove some items there. Clean item ages. Remove the specified output part from the Sim specified outfit. And these, you set it up in this section. Then once you get on the Sim, then you can apply whatever settings you have here. And again, when we touch on the Sims, we will go on that. So clean item genders part, similar item. As I said, I won't go into each and every part of these settings because we can dig for maybe the next 5 hours. Okay, neighborhood cleaner. Clean cull Sim, bypass family goals, sync household names. Feel free to dig a little bit deeper. Now, MC clubs. For the club setting, do you want to monitor club members? So if you set it to all teens and once they grow up, should they automatically be taken out? So you can review that. Open members. So the default is 1. Maximum value is 7. I have mine as 7 on how many positions will be left in the club. When club monitoring is enabled, it fills the club members. Club member count. Now, the default is 8. The number of members allowed. Now, this I am going to change because right now I have a club and I need it to have 20 people. 20. So I'm changing it from 8. You know what? Let's put it to 25. No, let's put it to 30. 30. Okay. That is going to be so good. Okay. MC dresser. So I don't really go in this either. So male career outfit. Specifies an outfit played by male Sim to change into when getting home from school or work. Blank, leave them in their current outfit. So after they come home from work, do you want them to change the work outfit and put on something else? Yes, I want them to change into everyday. I think I have it for the female, not the male. Female after career outfit. Again, so this is when you come home from work. What do you change into? Change into your everyday. Get out of your work outfit. Multiple outfit settings. Let's see what that is. The multiple chances for game generated Sim will have multiple outfit in each category. If it's game generated, I really do not care. So that is how we have it in cast, where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each section. You can decide a Sim is randomly generated, how many outfits are spawned for those people. And remember, the more changes you make here is the more pressure it puts on your PC. So be very cognizant to that. Run a makeup check. What is that? If enabled, runs a check on Sim matching makeup genders and makeup settings and adds makeup based on whitelist makeup. Yeah, I cannot go that deep into it. Ooh, we're just on the MC settings, guys. Just on MC settings. MC Occult. I don't play with these things. So, alien abduction settings. Abduction frequency for me. I have that as normal. I can say none, but I still want the game to do its thing. So if I change it to no alien contact, no, you know, I change it to none. I really don't play with it. And every time I change, if you see in the background, it keeps telling me that I need to restart my game, which I will do after this. Abduction start time. 22 is 10 p.m. So that's where it is. Hours between abductions. Let's look at that. Oh, I had mine at 24. Oh, every 24 hours, which is the max. So it won't happen like every 2 hours. All right. So you can go through those other ones. And maximum aliens in your world. Minimum -1. No more than -1 aliens to be born. So my game will not have as much aliens as a generic game. Okay. So let's look at another cult. Vampires. Maximum vampires. I have -1. So I won't even go. It's almost the same setup like the aliens. So you guys can take a look at that. MC population. Moving settings. Allow homeless Sims to move in. So Sims don't have any house. Yes, they can go and just grab a mansion to populate those empty houses in different neighborhoods. So as long as they have at least one bed, it's valid for them to move in. I like my world to be full. So yes, homeless apartment, move out enders, move single Sims, disable. Like if I'm single, you're telling me I can't live in a house by myself. So yeah, open houses. We're open houses. The number of residential lots not to move Sims automatically within the world. Let me put that to about 4 because, no, 5. Why not just make it a nice number? Because sometimes I have empty lots and empty homes. I just want it to be, empty. So populating settings, how many baby, toddler, child, adult do you want the game to auto-populate for you? Telling you, MC Command Center is the government of the Sims. I am not even playing. I say it all the time. Let's go to MC pregnancy. Pregnancy sim selection. Valid pregnancy ages. I have mine as young adult and as adult because I turned off teen pregnancy, so that's off. Elders, no, elders cannot get pregnant because I try to play a realistic game. Days to run chat, bypass active sim romance. So what it really does is we don't have to be in a relationship for us to have a romance. So, because things happen. Male pregnancy. Males cannot get pregnant in the real world with their anatomy, but they can definitely have kids via surrogacy. So I have them set to no pregnancy. Not even aliens can get a male sim pregnant. Married pregnancy only. Oh hell no, that is not how the real works. Okay, pregnancy percentage. What percentage? No, I shouldn't have gone on teens. That won't work because it's not enabled. Young adult pregnancy. The percentage chances of pregnancy will happen for a sim. 0 is no random. I have it at 20%. Birth control fails sometimes. Okay. Flag gender preference. So if enabled, random pregnancy are generated for NPC Sims. The result against same-sex percentiles will permanently get the gender preference on the target. I just disable it. I don't have any preference. Whosoever will may come. Okay. We're almost done. So partner sim selection. Valid partner ages. Lower affairs percentage. Yeah, because that is also the real world. So we're going to make not a 45% because that is the real world. Okay. Enforce family relationship validations when checking for. Yes. So make sure that no one in your lineage can be a partner. Ugh. Talk about. What's that called? What is that called when you go with a family member? Assistant. Forget it. Comment down below and let me know. Partner gender. Specifies the gender is valid for partners of pregnant. Say male or female or both can be. Male can get female pregnant. Okay. So let's go back. Use same age group. Yeah, disabled. Anybody can get on. Elder, young adult. Listen. Same occult only. I hope that's disabled because I would like to have a mermaid and a wizard. Well, Wizard aren't going to be occults, are they? As of the time of recording this, Realm of Magic is not yet out. It's not my thing, but I'm happy for those who love it. Okay. So all these, you can go into it. This video is getting way longer than I wanted to. And I am not even on the Sims yet. I probably have to break this up in 2 parts. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So in part 2, then we'll actually click on the Sims and see exactly how these can apply. So other pregnancy. Allow pregnancy aging. It's disabled because if a pregnant Sim cannot age up. How stupid is that though? They'll stop aging until they deliver. I am going to enable that. Because in the real world, when you are pregnant, don't you age up? Don't people who are pregnant still go through a birthday? Like, yes. Okay. Pause on playable labor. When an inactive household Sim going into labor, a message will display and the game will pause. When a non-active, I really don't care about non-actives going into labor. Pause Sim's pregnancy. Specified Sim will not progress their pregnancy as long as they belong to the category below. Active Sims. Yeah, I want to pause the pregnancy if I feel like I just want to pause it for whatever reason. Automatic percentage. How cute is that? Yes. 25%. So percentage an unmarried Sim will get married after becoming pregnant, because I have another thing in here called auto proposals and stuff. Yes. Pregnancy duration. Default is 3. I have it at 5 days. Yeah, default is 3. Let's be pregnant for a little realistic time. Come on. Should probably set us to 70 days. I would go crazy. Use traits for pregnancy. Disable chance. Change the pregnancy percentage change based on applicable traits. No. No matter if you are insane or lovable, you should be able to get pregnant. Use random moods. When enabled, pregnancy will receive various random moods. Enabled. That is the truth. Okay. So, random mood duration. Yeah, 1. Nobody has time for someone. I guess 1 is like an hour. Nobody has time for that. Okay. Other marriage. Move families. What does that mean? When moving Sims due to random marriages, move any offspring they have as well, of course. Okay. Rename. Same gender. No. Menu. Use traits for marriage. What is that? No. We don't need the specific trait to get married. As long as you love me and I love you. Okay. Did I skip any? Marriage Sim selection. Did I go that one? Marriage percentage. Allow homeless marriage. I hope that's enabled. Yes. Homeless Sims can get married. Come on. Just go down to the fountain and get married. Okay. So, pet pregnancy. MC Tuner. We're out of pregnancy. MC Tuner. Change interaction behavior. Friendly stay the night. Oh, yes. A friendly stay the night. Invite to stay the night is friendly. Yes, that's enabled, because sometimes you and your friends are hanging out and you're like, do you want to stay the night? It doesn't mean that we're going to get busy. It's just staying over. Sleepover. Yes, friendly ask if single. That is also enabled. This is very important. Sometimes we're just getting to know each other, or we work together. We're like, oh, hey, so you're single? People do that every day. It's not that I want to be your other. It's just, kiss is always available. Yes, I want to kiss you all the time. Not because of romantic high. I just want to kiss your face. Allow emotional. That my heart is. Playful, angry, embarrassed. Yes, you can be too happy. You are hysterical till you die. Stop random flirting. Yeah, I'm going to enable that. Because sometimes I have a particular household that I'm playing in my own time. And their stepfather have been with their mom since they were like toddlers. And now they're adults. When they get flirty, I'm so scared they're going to flirt with their stepdad, because the game doesn't allow for you to say that is their step parent, even though he had them as care dependent. But yeah, no random flirting. Allow monster under bed, hell to the no. Disabled. I don't want that nasty thing under my kid's bed. That's scary even when I'm playing. Allow teens to move in. Absolutely. Oh my God, I need a sip of something. That was Red Bull. Okay. So that's enabled. Let's go back. Allow multiple BFFs. For the love. Enabled. I can have 5 best friends if I want to, although in real life I only have 3. Known them since I was a little tot-wat. Okay. Disable witness death. I disable that. If someone dies on the lot, you want to react. In real life, if someone's dying right next to you, you don't want to just be sitting there. I don't want to live in that world ever, where no one sees death and has no reaction. Absolutely not. Change interaction anatomy. Autonomous mischief. Enabled. People get mischievous all the time. Autonomous mean. Enabled. Autonomous proposals is what I love. Enabled. So if they really feel like they love each other without me saying it, they just get down on one knee and be like, will you marry me, please? Okay. Autonomous marriage. Yes, if they're engaged and they just want to go get married, by all means, get your marriage on. Okay. Autonomous flirty. Disabled. This setting will turn off. Disabling the setting will turn off autonomous flirty. Okay, this is counterproductive. I don't want anyone to autonomously flirt. So if that is off, then even though this is enabled, it will not work. Okay. Autonomous repairs. It's enabled. Just go fix it if you can fix it. Autonomous cleaning. Yeah, clean the house. Okay. Wait. Autonomous cleaning enabled. I mistakenly hit default instead of back. I don't think I'm going to edit that out. This is real. Autonomy scan. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay, so MC Woohoo, because MC Command Center has MC Woohoo as well, because it's not as out there as Wicked Whims, but MC Woohoo. Woohoo actions, especially when you're, YouTube channel or you're playing and kids are around. So allow family to woohoo. No, it's called incest. Right. That was the word I was looking for like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, incest. Ew. So this is disabled because that is nasty. Allow teens. Again, romantic between teens, adults, and teenagers. Well, it happens. And a teen can be like 19 with like a 22. So that's realistic. Same-sex try for baby. No, because it's not realistic. We can definitely do a surrogate. I can't wait until someone comes up with a surrogacy mod. You know what I mean? Allow for polygamy. Like, listen, I am so selfish. No. No strings woohoo. I said yes. Yes. I just like you. I see. I'm like, hey, boo, how you doing? Allow try for baby. Oh. Like, help me out. I'm getting the itch and I just want it. You don't have to be involved. Elder try for baby. Please say this is disabled. Disabled because no. Okay. Woohoo pregnancy. Risky woohoo. That's on 5. But it hasn't happened in my game. Someone make that. I'm gonna make that. Okay. Use fertility in risky. Enabled. Okay, so if they have the fertility trait, then yes. Try for baby percentage. 80%. You try for baby, 80% it will work. You know what? Let's make that a little bit less. Since we up risky, try for baby. Let's put that to 70 kids. Yes. Okay. Same-sex pregnancy sims. Please tell me this is which target, but it won't work because I had disabled it on that other one. Opposite sex pregnancy sims will be the female. Okay, when they say target, it's whoever you initiated it to. Oh my gosh, this video is so long. Edit, edit, edit. Woohoo reactions. Bed sharing. So, when enabled, Sims will sleep in beds with other Sim in no relationship. Oh, yes, this is enabled. What if I would just want to sleep in the bed with you because you only have one bedroom and we're just sleeping as friends? Of course. That happens. No jealousy. No, people are going to be jealous. So, I have that disabled. Will not trigger jealousy. What world do you live in? No. Use privacy for woohoo. Absolutely. Not where no other Sims are. Like, no, this is not a show. Sleepy woohoo. When NPCs involve woohoo between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., they will sleep in the same bed. Don't you just hate it when it happens at that time? And they're like, okay, got to go, bye. Sometimes they do it. And if they do it, then you know that, okay, you're not really. Okay. Sim Norate. Norate interactions. Nude woohoo. I don't know what I'm going to do here because I don't want you to judge me. Oh, please. Enabled. You're in the tub. Let's get it on. No, this is the tub. And that was enabled. But this is the other one. Nude sauna, nude yoga, nude workout. What? No, we don't do nude workout. That's ew. Bending over yoga, no. Nude spa, yes, we can do that. Undress while getting a massage, yes. I'm sure it will still be pixelated. Nude ages. Young adult. Nude elder, I rather not. But there's some elders that are so still looking sexy. Stay nude after woohoo. Yes. That's what we do. But in this app, in this mod, I know it's still pixelated. Other settings. Autonomous woohoo. Enabled. Autonomous try for baby. Enabled. Autonomous rest time. In between. 6 hours. You know, let's change that to 5. You don't need that much time after to rest, do you? No. It's a marathon. Extreme woohoo. What is that? They woohoo more often. No, disabled. Don't kill me. Okay. Use woohoo skill. Yes. This comes with a woohoo skill. Yes, it does. Okay. Birth control duration. So if you take birth control, it's 2 hours is the default. That is 2 hours. All moods birth control. What is that? No. So let that be. Okay. So that's it for MC Woohoo. That's it for MC setting. That's it for MC cast. This is for MC career. We clicked on everything. So guys, I am going to end this part here. Thank you so much. We learned together. You saw the settings for MC. And then in the next part of this, we will go ahead and show how we apply this in MC Command Center. Bye, SIMMAS. Bye, guys.